Hey guys, my name's Sarah, and today I'm looking a little bit different than I usually do. I don't typically film at this time of day, but the time I would usually film today, I had a terrible headache, and I took my migraine medicine, and so I was kind of out of commission for a little while. So this is the time of day where I've just showered and done all of my skincare and have my comfy clothes on. So I'm wearing no makeup and I'm looking like a greased chicken. You can really see the wonder and delight of my dark circles. So when we get to my concealer declutter, we'll have lots of fun. We'll have lots of fun chats about those. Look at these bad boys. Oh man. Anyway, so I'm not sick. That's not what these are from. This is just good luck. So anyway, today I thought it would be fun and fitting, since I'm wearing only skincare on my face, to do my skincare declutter. And there were a few things I left out, like the body lotion I'm currently using. I have a couple of like face cleansing products in the shower that I'm currently using. That's stuff I know I'm not going to declutter, and this is not like a collection tour video, but there's plenty of stuff here to go through. So I thought this would be a good time to tackle this. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so I thought the first thing we could talk about is masks. I don't do a ton of masking, but there are definitely a few that I know I want to get rid of. So this is the first one. This is the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. And I bought this a long time ago, and this says it's only good for 12 months. It's definitely been longer than that. It's been probably 3 years. And the first few times I used this, I remember it being okay, but I tried using it again recently and it burned the crap out of my face. Like, I ended up with patches of peeling off skin. So I was thinking about passing this on to a friend, because it maybe just doesn't work for me, but honestly the fact that it was initially okay when I used it and then using it again recently makes me think it might have gone off. So I'm going to actually just get rid of this one. Okay, this is another one I'm going to pass on. So this is the Beauty 360, which I think is a CVS brand, the Charcoal Self-Heating Minute Mask, and there are 4 little like single-use pods or packs in here, and I've never opened this. Like, the seal is still on it, so I don't see myself having a use for a charcoal mask, so I'm going to pass that on. This one I purchased shortly before I started my no-buy in my Shop Miss A order that I made. So this is just a hyaluronic acid sheet mask, so I would like to keep this one. It's just a one-time use guy. I'm going to keep that. This is another one that I don't use often, but when I do, I love it. I just use this honestly as a spot treatment, and the next time I go to use it, I might find that it's dried out. Oh no, it's okay. It's just a very thick clay mask. This is the Murad clarifying mask. It has 4% sulfur, like a sulfur acne treatment in it. And again, I do not put this all over my face. I purely use this as a spot treatment, and it really works well for me. I like this a lot. This one I'm going to pass on. It's the Ulta Beauty Clarifying Honey like peel off mask, and I just don't like these peel off masks. I just don't like them, so I'm getting rid of this one. This one I'm getting rid of also. I've had this in the shower for a while. It's a clay mask / cleanser. It's supposed to have manuka honey and tea tree oil. These Freeman masks, I used to buy these all the time, and I've had this one for a while. These don't do anything for me, so I'm passing this on. This one I'm going to pass on as well. It's like a little sample size of the Fresh Rose face mask. I used this once, and there's nothing wrong with it. Definitely going to have to wash this blanket. It smells great. I didn't have a bad reaction to it or anything. I just don't use it, so I'm going to pass that one on. And then this one I'm keeping. This is the TLC Sukari Baby Facial. This was super expensive, and I probably would not repurchase this because I don't see myself spending $80 on a face mask at this point, but this one I really, really like, so I'm going to keep that. So of all of this, I'm keeping these 3 items and getting rid of these 4, passing them on, and then getting rid of this 1. I have some little sample sizes here of just random things. We can go through. Okay, I think these are all my samples. This one is the Ole Henriksen C Rush Brightening Gel Cream, and I don't think I've used this at all. I have really dry skin, so I don't think I'll have need for a gel cream, so I'm going to pass that on. This is the Brazilian Bod Buff Smoothing Scrub and Mask for your skin. This is unopened. I'm going to pass this on. I'm obviously not going to use this. I've had it for forever. And it's nice to be able to pass something like this on that has not been opened. I will keep this. These are kind of just like a nice little treat to have, just a one-time use of that. This is vitamin C serum that I got at Target, just a little like 0.24 fluid ounces. It's the Sweet Chef brand, the ginger vitamin C serum shot, and I'm almost done with this. I quite like it, so I will finish this up. This one I've had for a while and I haven't used, and I think I've been saving it because I know I won't be able to buy the full-size product. It's the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Sunshine Drops, and I think I just need to like bite the bullet and use these because this is one I really do want to use. I've just been putting off using it, like saving it for a special occasion, which is stupid, so I'm gonna use this. And then these are these little samples. I think these, I have a couple that are sunscreen samples that I don't need to keep. I have this CBD Body Lotion from Lord Jones that I'm curious to try. I've never tried any CBD products, so I'm going to keep that one. I have the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which I've actually never tried and would really like to, so I'm going to keep that one. And then this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. And I actually have an acid product I use already, which I can talk about now. It's the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. And I love this, and I just don't really have a desire to use this. This came as a sample with a Sephora order, so I'm going to pass this along. This one I'm keeping. I love this. This was the 1 fluid ounce size for $10, and this is lasting me forever, so I'm going to keep that. This I'm going to pass on. I bought this from Target. It's the Bliss Clear Genius Clarifying Toner and Serum. It has BHA, witch hazel, niacinamide, zinc, and cica in it. And it's really interesting. It has this like pump top, but I don't know if you can tell the consistency of this is, I think of serums as being really liquidy, but this is almost like a gel. I've used this like once or twice, and I'm not going to use it again. There was nothing wrong with it. This is the kind of product I'm not really going to use. I should not have purchased this in the first place. These two I think I'm going to pass on. So this is just a little bottle of tea tree oil, and then this is a tea tree facial wash from the Body Shop. And I had really terrible hormonal acne for a while, and before I went to the dermatologist to have it treated, I used products like this, and they worked pretty well for me. This in particular I really liked, but it's just not something I struggle with anymore, so I'm going to pass these on. Now my hands really smell like tea tree oil. Okay, I have 2 sunscreens I'm using right now. I'm going to keep both of these. This is the Bliss Block Star, and this is the Clean Beauty Mineral Face Moisturizer. They're very different. This one is much lighter, and this one is much heavier. Obviously, this one's supposed to be like a moisturizer. This one's tinted and this one's not. I definitely prefer this one, although I don't like that it clearly has like a lavender essential oil in it. But I will use these both up, so I'm going to keep those. eye cream, I only have two. This is the one I use in the morning. It's the CVS brand, just repairing eye cream. This is shockingly good. If you run out of eye cream and are looking for a really affordable option, I love this one. It shocked me. And then this is my super bougie, expensive Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resistance Night Cream. And I've had this forever, and it's so thick and heavy. But I put this on at night right before I go to bed, and I love this. This is something I might actually repurchase. I see this at TJ Maxx fairly often. I might actually repurchase this when I run out. Okay, so this is the Cerave Skin Renewing Night Cream. I use this as my night moisturizer, and I love this. It's very thick and emollient, which is what I need. I've got, again, incredibly dry skin. And then this is the serum I've been using. It's the Cetaphil Deep Hydration 48-hour activation serum. And it's interesting because, again, I think of a serum like more of a liquidy consistency, but this truly is just like a lotion. So I've probably gotten through about half of this and I'm enjoying it, so I'll continue to use that. This is, I have two lip scrubs. I have the Seraphine Botanicals Orange and Cream Lip Polish. And I'm terrible about using lip scrub, but I did just pull this back out and put it on my sink counter. And I've been using it. I absolutely love this. It smells divine. The like sugar crystals in it are big enough. They definitely exfoliate, but they don't damage or hurt my lips. So I will keep that one. This little guy, I can't pass this on to someone else. This is the Fresh Sugar Lip Polish. It smells nice. I'll probably just switch over to using this one when I finish up the other. This is pretty small, so I don't think it would take me too long to get through it. So I'll just probably keep that one as well. This micellar water, get some of my cleansing stuff going here. So this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. And this was recommended to me by someone who worked at Ulta. Now that I'm using a waterproof mascara, I needed something more than just a face wash to take my makeup off. So she recommended this to me along with the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So I bought smaller sizes of both. And spoiler alert, I'll probably talk about it more when this shows up in my MTs video, but I don't like this. But I will finish it up, just, you know, so as not to waste it. But I don't like that. This I have not tried yet. I found this at TJ Maxx, but I have a version of this that's my kind of day-to-day face wash, but this is the moisturizing version, and in the winter, I really struggle with even worse dry skin, and this was $2.99 at TJ Maxx, so I did that thing where I bought, I don't want to say a backup face wash. By the time I finish the one I'm using now, it will be the cooler months, and I'll just pop over to using this one, so this one I'm keeping. This I think I'm also going to keep. This is the Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. And I have one of these in my shower now that's almost empty. And I love this. It's a really nice physical exfoliator. And I don't use physical exfoliators very often. I maybe use this like once a week, a handful of times a month, but it's a very gentle physical exfoliator that produces noticeable results. And around the holidays, they sell these large bottles for $15. So I think I bought 2 of them at once because typically the bottle this size is quite, it's more expensive than this, much more expensive. So I'm going to keep that one. I have 2 serums from The Ordinary. This is the Hyaluronic Acid 2% and B5 serum. I'm almost done with this. I use this every day, so I'm going to keep that. And then I bought to try the Niacinamide 10% and Zinc 1% serum to introduce. I have hyaluronic acid everywhere in my routine, so when I use that one, I'm probably not going to repurchase it, and I'll probably replace that step with this serum to introduce some niacinamide into my routine. I've heard good things about that. And then this is my marula oil. It's the Drunk Elephant brand. I wish I had known that The Ordinary makes a very comparable marula oil. From Marula Oral. I wouldn't have spent the money on this. But this is a really nice product and I use it almost daily. So I will be keeping this and using it up. Okay, this is the Coors Quercetin and Oak Night Cream. This stuff smells terrible and it's completely dried up. I used most of this, but it came in a set. But this line of products smells terrible. This is the only one I have left. The other two items I used up. So this one I'm just throwing away because it is totally dried up. Okay, this one, I don't use this routinely, but I mentioned earlier that at one point I went to the dermatologist, and one thing I did not include in this video are the products that were prescribed to me by my dermatologist. So this is not a prescription product, but it was recommended to me by my dermatologist to use alongside some of my prescription products. So while it's not one that I use routinely, when I do struggle here and there with acne, this is something I have to introduce into my routine. I should tell you, it's the La Roche-Posay benzoyl peroxide acne medication. So this one I'll keep just purely for utilitarian purposes. Okay, a Sephora person, a salesperson convinced me to buy these, and I can't believe that I didn't use them. I'm gonna throw these away because it says they expired in 2017. I never could bring myself to throw them away because look how many are left, and these are so expensive. I want to say these are almost $100 or over $100. They're the Dr. Dennis Gross like peeling system. Just having something that old makes me nervous to gift to somebody else when it's like that strong of an active product. Okay, so this is what's left. These I'm getting rid of because I don't use pore strips on my nose. I've realized how damaging that is for the skin, so I'm giving those away. These two I think I'm gonna keep. These are just little like acne pimple patches that I got on Amazon, and they work pretty well. They're just like these little dots. Yeah, just these little dots. And did I mention they're just little dots? And so I'm gonna keep those. The rare occasion that I get a pimple big enough to need something like that, that will be what I put over top. These things don't work, but I'm gonna use... Guys! Okay, so these are the Peace Out Dark Spot, like micro needle dots. So the idea of these, it's this little patch that you put if you have a dark spot on your skin. So for me, I have a few little like sunspots or age spots on my face. And so the idea is that you put these on and they have these tiny little like micro needles that are supposed to go into your skin and help them fade over time. And these just, they were expensive. They didn't do anything for me, but I'm gonna use the last 3 up just because why not? I might as well go ahead and use them. In terms of things I am giving away, trying to avoid this rose face mask spot. This is the stuff I'm giving away. Oh yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things. And then in terms of what I'm throwing away, it's just these 3 because they are dried up or incredibly expired. All right, that is all. Thank you for joining me on my greased chicken skincare declutter journey. I didn't get rid of a ton of stuff, I think, compared to what I had, but again, the point of these is not to declutter or get rid of a certain amount of products. It's to really go through what I have, make sure that I'm not keeping things that are, I think particularly in this category, I'm not keeping things that are dried up or borderline dangerous to use, that I'm really taking stock of what I have and making sure that it's things that I'm actually going to get use out of. So I feel like I accomplished that today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll subscribe. Leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.